Comic Book Community Builder Award. Collecting with Durs.
What is up, all my beautiful people? I hope you guys are having a great day, and just kind of excuse me with my voice or my energy or anything like that. I was throwing up at like 6, 7 this morning, and I had to miss work today, but they were all cool with it. But I'm feeling a little bit better, just lounging around. But before I get into anything, I got some people hanging backstage, and I don't like them to hang out too long. We got Evil Mike. What is up, my man? We got Cliff. How you doing, my dude?
Very good.
And then we got Scotty. How you doing, my man?
What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3 of my favorite online people are here.
Hey,
Yes.
It's
Hey, Scotty.
It's officially
Mike?
that kind of time,
going on,
baby.
Family.
So yeah, I'm just doing a little impromptu kind of vote. I just want to start out by saying I know I made this like 2 or 3 hours ago, and I haven't been on YouTube at all today, so I didn't know K-pop junkie Katie. She's live currently right now, so if you want to hop over and watch her, feel free to do that, or hop over right after this. I'll keep this a little shorter, but like I said, go support her just in case, because I don't like to overlap. But we'll get into
full stream.
Of course.
Throw her on your phone and watch us, or vice versa.
Yes, sir. So let's get into the chat, and then I'll kind of explain what we're doing. What is up, Black Crown? How you doing, my man? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Las Cruces checking in. What is up? Bobby, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. What is up, Trev? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my dude. We got Austin, the absolute legend, just unboxed that package he got from Todd from Whatnot, and that is legendary, bro. DJ, my man. Make sure you go check him out in the mix tonight at 9. What's up, C Bizzle? How you doing, my dude?
Yes.
Chop, how you doing, my man? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Cool.
Do
So
y'all know that C-Bizzle had like one of the best like wins ever on Only Slabs? Because like there was a guest on, and the guest kept making all
kept going,
and it kept going and going, and his stack was like this big,
yes,
and
sir.
I'm like, yo, C-Bizzle.
Rob's wins are uncontested on Only Slabs.
But that one was exceptional.
Man, there's slab pulls and everything in there. But before we dig into anything, just thanking everybody. Thank you guys for hopping on. I know this was kind of last minute. I threw up a questionnaire in one of the group chats, just getting people's opinions on the live voting and stuff like that. And I wasn't originally going to do it because of like influencing and stuff like that. But that's not the reason I'm doing this. Brian actually was the one. He's like, yeah, for sure, go do this because it's promotion. It's getting the word out. You know, at the end of the day, it's getting your voice heard. It's making it for a bigger and better movement. He's already doubled the votes from last year. And last time who knows where it's at now? That was like a week ago. So next year, let's get it better and better. You know, how you doing, Daddy Wet Comics? Hopefully you're doing great.
Lovely.
So I am going to explain for everybody in chat, but if anybody's watching on the recap or if anybody's new or you just stumble across this, I got the link in the description. I got the link going across. Please, you don't have to vote for me. You don't have to vote for anybody. Just vote for somebody. But at the end of the day, there's links for all the channels in the finalists, and I'm going to go through it step by step. There's links for everybody, and that it will take you right to their YouTube. So you just click on their name, takes you to their YouTube channel. So it's a great way to, find some new channels. So let's dig into this. And I will, like I said, I'm going to explain everything of why I'm doing it, what my theme is. I actually voted on my girl's phone. So a lot of the big boys, and you guys know who you are in chat, you guys have already been voted for on her phone. So I technically get 2. So let's preset this. Share my screen. Or on her phone. Bam. Hopefully my computer doesn't spaz out. You guys let me know if it does. Go to Instagram. Make sure you guys are following.
What up, Chris? The comic vet.
Chris, what's up, bro? Chop, what's going on, brother?
What is up, Chris? How you doing, my man?
Chop stuff.
Go to the CBC Awards. Go to the links. Yeah, I got chat pulled up on my phone, so I can still follow you guys through there. I need to get another monitor, man. And then we're going to go to the CBC Awards.
Baby steps, man. Baby steps. You're getting there. You're already on PC.
And then this is where some people get confused. I've had some people like reach out to me and some of my friends and stuff like that. They didn't know where to click. So right here is just the finalist ballot. And you can just click on that. What is up, Michael? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my man.
Yeah,
going to show my email. Please make sure you guys email me. All right. All right. Cool beans. So, tier 100 to 999 subs favorite channel. So before I even start voting, my theme, how I'm voting is I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to win at least once. I know some people, win 2, 3, 4 times, but at the end of the day, I want to try and spread as much love as possible. And I'm also heavily favoring some of the new dudes, that started their channel in the past year or so that have kind of been growing with me. And you can only do your first year right. And I feel like a lot of people have done that. And I'll also tell you guys who I voted for on my girl's phone. So this is going to be tough, man. I haven't looked at this in a couple, since it came out, so I forget who's on here. So I'll explain everything. Comic Kingpins, I know they're a great channel. I just don't watch them. So I've never watched their content, so nothing against them, but I hear great things about them. Dr. Von Hoop, who, one of the boys, Freaky Louie, one of the boys, Philtastic Comic and Art, one of the boys, Remy Q Studios, one of the boys. So I'm also not going to double vote for people, so I might skip a question and go back to it as well. So, am I not showing screen, bro? I thought I was sharing screen this whole time.
You were, and then it backed out and went back to us.
Good stuff, shoot DJ. You're a monster. There you go. There you go. You're a monster.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, cool. You guys didn't see my email, so that works in the end. So I'm going to skip that one and go back to it just in case. Best unboxing. He got my nomination, and he's going to get my vote here. No, sorry. It was Remy Q. I voted for I voted for Mad Spidey on my girl's phone, actually. So that's how I'm going to clarify things. So technically, I get 2 votes. So Remy Q, Chainsaw Unboxing. That was some of the first unboxings I watched in this community. So I'm going to. There
were some good nominees in that category.
Oh yeah, 22 is a monster. 22. It's everybody needs to win. It's impossible. It's impossible to vote.
Right.
Right. Tier 100 to 999. Yeah, what's up, Ronaldo? How you doing, my man? Tier 100 to 999 best duo, couple or collaboration. Comic Bookworm Naman does amazing things. Big B McFly, the comic guy, I hear amazing things about him. I just don't personally watch him. Oh man, now it gets tough. Nick's Kicks and Comics, 2 nerd dads. That's
Iggy and Nikki Pancakes.
That's tough. Sector 2815, Guess That Key. I love that show. TM Nerdy and Geek Out with Roscoe, I know are on other selections. So I'm not sure if Nick's Kicks and Comics is on another one, and I'm not sure if Sector 2815 is on. No, Nick's Kicks and Comics counts for the Illuminati. So if you're like in the Illuminati or anything like that, or you have like shows where it's a big collab with everybody, you guys all win if somebody wins. So man, it's down to Nick's Kicks and Sector 2815, man. They're both.
Hey Justin, 3 good nerds.
What is up, Justin? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day.
Do you not do? You don't have any mod? You don't do mods for your live chats? I just noticed that.
What do you mean? Everybody's a mod in my channel.
Oh, okay.
Almost everybody.
I just didn't see anybody for some reason that was modded. I guess it's just on my end.
Yeah, everybody should be modded. So I'm going to go with Sector 2815 since my girl voted for Nick's Kicks and Comics. That was just a tough vote for me.
Yeah, some great ones.
So now we get tier 100 to 999 subs best spec. Comic Kingpins, again, much love to you guys, but I'm not familiar with your channel or anything. There's so many people on YouTube, it's impossible to know them all. A couple comics will, he kills it.
Night Crew, shout out.
The Everyday Non-Expert, I'm not familiar with him either. 22 Comics Top 10 Alternatives. That's one of them. It's one of the ones I rock every single week, and Wahoo Comics does amazing things too. But my vote has to be 22, and my girl voted for Will. Couple Comics.
I like that pick. I like that one a lot.
Tier 1000 to 5000 favorite channel. My guy DJ Links, the GOAT, the OG, Gary B, the casual comic guy.
Dude, this one's tough, man.
This one was very tough. I actually broke it up to who had other categories that I felt comfortable voting for them in.
Yeah.
To help me decide.
That's how I'm trying to do it. Is spread.
That's how I did it too.
I got to challenge
somebody in another category. I voted. Yeah.
Read off the nominations in hashtag form only, using their hashtags.
What do you mean? Oh,
What's
like
a
hashtag
what's a
Link
hash?
Squad, hashtag
Yeah,
Grow Together, hashtag
that's right.
We are Legion.
We Are
Yeah.
Legion,
Yep.
hashtag Comic Army,
Army.
and hashtag
Or only
hashtag
slabs.
Matt Woods.
Yep. There you go.
But like I said, my theme for this one is I'm with the new dudes, the homies that have been with me from the start, that have grown. You can only do your first year once, and for
Hey,
me,
Bobby.
that has to be Trev, the shipping guru. I let my girl vote for this because I couldn't pick. I literally couldn't pick.
Yeah, that's
And
a tight category, man. It really is.
she flipped a coin between
do
DJ
trick.
Links and Legion of Comics, and DJ Links won the coin flip.
Shout out Zach Sports Cards.
So that's where
Yeah.
I'm at.
Hey, Zach.
Here I was just testing. Don't pay attention. I was just testing things. Tier 1,000 to 5,000 best unboxing video or series. Comic Collector Geek. Again, I'm not familiar with this channel. DJ Link's mystery boxes are always fire. Rob's Fat Stacks Monday Mail Call is one of my main videos I watch every Monday morning. Slim's Collections Food and More kills it too. And then you can't compete with Chris the Comic Vet, the king of Walmart packs, bro.
This is the man.
I actually had to ask him where is he finding them, because I have 3 local Walmarts. Like they're all within 45 minutes of me.
Come to Chattanooga, Cliff. They're all over the place here, bro.
Don't worry, Cliff.
Right,
I'm in Ohio. I've never
we don't
seen
have
either,
them here.
man.
We didn't have them here or in Houston. No, but secret, Chris orders them off of eBay because he's in Canada.
Come on down to Chattanooga, bro.
Walmart.
So like I
Hey,
said,
7-Eleven. I don't know. He
When I'm
orders
in
them.
up,
Canada, when
What's
I'm in
up,
Ottawa
Chris?
next week, I'm gonna be all up in that Walmart.
So my
Sorry.
vote, like I said, my main Monday
Tell-
morning watches is Rob Fat Stacks. So I have to go with him. But like I said, there's other people in this list that are in other nominations. That's how I'm doing it. Again, my girl went with DJ Links. I let her vote for some of them. Some of them she needed my help. This is tier 1,000 to 5,000 subs, best duo, couple, collaborative project, or event. Comics Curing Cancer. I'm going to say it right now. I've heard it from Rob, Mark, and Legion. They're kind of iffy about this being in here. I mean, it's Comics Curing Cancer. It's undisputed. October 20th through the 22nd. Please be
It's
there.
like a
Please
charity
make sure
thing.
it's a charity thing. So it's for me. I think they said they're gonna take the name out next year. Again, I can't confirm, but that's what they were saying on the Friday hangout or something. Community
What's up,
hangout. Legion of Comics is always a blast, man. What is up, Drac? How you doing, my
Happy
man?
birthday, Mark. By the
Yes.
way, happy birthday
Big
to
happy
Legion.
birthday. Big happy
Mark,
birthday.
at Legion of Comics.
We got In the Mix, DJ Links tonight at 9. Always
Yes.
excited. Only Slabs, Rob Fat Sex, and Chris the Comic Vet. And then we got
Shout out, Chris.
1011 Gary B, the casual comic guy and panel.
Gary B.
That's
Who
tough,
do you
man.
watch the most? Who do you watch the most? Who?
Yeah, that's what
So-
it comes down to, man.
Right. So
Who do you not miss an episode?
this is where it falls under the category of Chris the Comic Vet being involved, and I want to make sure he gets his love. And Only Slabs is one of my favorite content on YouTube. But I had my girl vote for Gary B, the casual comic guy and panel, for the 1011 to make sure he got his love on that one.
They're top tier, man. Top tier.
Yeah.
Tier 1,000 to 5,000 best sub, best speculation comic investing content.
A lot of good ones.
This is easy. Empire Comics. I
Well,
have
There's
to.
some good ones in there, though. There's a lot of
I
good
have to.
nominees in that.
My girl, I had her pick Izzy. That was my girl's vote.
But it's important to note, though, JP's
100%.
Bronze
100%.
Age Nerd, they
This-
all provide quality spec content.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why I tell people in the beginning that if you click on somebody's name, you'll go to their YouTube, because this is one of the categories: Bronze Age Nerd, Bruce and Stephanie, and JP's budget collecting. I've seen Bronze Age in chats and stuff before, but all 3 of these channels I was extremely unfamiliar about. I'm subbed up to all 3 now. So
Yeah, they're all
Hey,
great channels.
Council Comics.
Yes, Council Comics. Thank you for joining.
hey, what is up, Council?
Also, I talked to Empire's family this morning, and I'm like, get everyone voting. His sister's like, oh, can I vote? I was like, the whole family, everyone.
It's awesome, man. So now we have tier 5,000 plus subs favorite channel. So we have Comics with Bueller,
Yes,
banger.
shout out Mueller.
Comic
man.
Tropes, Mark
Travis.
preaches about these guys, and I've subbed up to them just because Marcus talks so highly of them. So I know they're an amazing channel. I just have yet to watch any of their content. Pop Culture Philosopher, I'm not familiar with at all.
Another great channel.
Reggie Collects, I don't watch, but I know he does the most incredible things for the community. One of the best guys in the community. He does amazing things for the comic industry. I just personally don't have the time to watch everybody. And then Swaggle House. He was just on CJ's artist thing, interview for the second time. So make sure you guys go check that out. But out of these guys, the one besides Mike the Spider Slayer at Comic Book Corner 2.0, there's one other dude that I was watching after him, and that was Comics with Bueller.
Yes.
So
yes.
Comics with Bueller got my vote for me and my girl.
Travis.
Shout out Travis, the man.
Yeah. I love Travis.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. He's an awesome dude. So now we have tier 5,000 best unboxing or video series. So I'm not familiar with all these channels. Just because I say I'm not familiar with them, it doesn't take anything away from anybody. I just don't have the time. I work, I make YouTube, I watch so much content as well. So some people that I'm not familiar with, it's tough to get familiar with them. So Automatic Comics, I haven't heard of. Gem Mint, he's my dude. He's one of the OGs I've been watching, so love him. Mint Hunter, I haven't heard of them.
Good stuff. He's
Pop
a good
Comics.
Yeah.
I watched for a few years, but lately he kind of he's been doing some different things. But if you guys want to see haul videos, there's nobody on YouTube that is doing bigger comic haul videos than that dude. He'll do like 4-hour streams with like a $10,000 collection he bought or something.
Dude,
Wild
check out
stuff.
Mint Hunter though. He's good. Mint
Is
Hunter
he?
Comics is
For
awesome.
sure.
I love Mint Hunter. Yeah.
And then we got Very Gary, who also I'm unfamiliar with, but Gem Mint's my guy. Gem Mint showed up to my first live ever. I was doing a pre-game CBCA with like 13 people, and Gem Mint was in there for like 5 minutes talking to me. So always love him for that. I've been watching him and Comic Tom almost as long as the Spider Slayer and Bueller. What's up, Cody? How you doing, my man?
Ooh.
So now we have tier 5,000 best sub, best duo, and collaboration. So like I just said, Comic Tom and Gem Mint, I've been watching them for years. Pop Culture Philosophers, I hear great things about them, but it's just somebody I don't have any time for. Pressable Defects, another amazing channel I hear amazing things for. Again, just a bigger channel I can't commit time watching. And then Reggie Collects, like I said, an amazing member of the comic book industry. But I got to go History, Comic Time 101, and Gem Mint. They're top 10 each week. That I was watching that like 2 years before I was even collecting comics to make sure I was keeping up with comics. So that's who got my vote, and that's who also got my girl's vote. Tier 5,000 best speculation comic investing. I don't watch much of speculation, especially big channels. Bryce Comics, I know they do amazing things. Comic Book Investments, I've never heard of until this. That was another channel I've never heard of until this award show. Comic Tom 101, again, amazing. Economic and Comics, I love how that name rolls off the tongue every time I hear it. And
he's awesome. Bill's
good.
He's a really good dude.
Economic and Comics.
Yeah. And then Swaggle House again. He's hanging out in the community, being on shows like TJ and stuff. But like I just said, I was watching Comic Tom for a year or two before I was even into comics, keeping up with his spec show. So I got to give Comic Tom his due on that.
I was happy that Economics and Comics got nominated though, because he deserves it. Bill deserves it.
And I think this is the first year that he got nominated.
That's awesome. That's another channel I need to check out.
He's a big channel. He's been.
Man, I'm gonna leave that one still just to go back to. So this one's tough. This one's real tough.
Oh yeah, this one's hard.
Biggest channel supporter.
Choosing between my children.
Blue Wrench fan or overall supporter. So I'll read through the names, and like I was talking to Mike backstage, and he gave me like when it comes down to, because in this category I have 2 people that are tied. Like there's 3 people that are tied, but I already voted for one of the names, so he's already got my vote. So technically this is really tied between 2 people, and Mike gave me some good advice backstage on kind of how to break, because I was like, man, I'm just gonna flip a coin, and he kind of gave me some more attachment with that. But Chop and Drop 2013, I can't say enough about that dude. He's always in the chats, he's always been hanging out, everything like that. Las Crucius, again, as soon as my live's over, the second my live's over, he's dropping a comment. He's always hanging out. He's always there.
Oh yeah, he's great. Yeah.
Tina, I've seen in other lives, but they've never once commented on any of my videos. So I really don't even know who that is.
I'm not familiar with Tina either,
I'm not
honestly.
familiar with
That's the first time I've ever seen that name. So no disrespect. I've seen you in other chats. I know they show out. It's just I've never seen them personally on my content. So that's where I got to go. Travis, another dude who's always out there showing out for everybody.
Love Travis.
Yo, of course, man. He's always shown out. And then Trev, another. You were one of those three people. It was tied between Trev, Las Cruces, and Chop and Drop. But I already voted for Trev. So it comes down to Chop and Drop and Las Cruces.
Okay.
And this was my only determining factor. And I said this when this channel, or like the biggest channel supporter, when this category was made, I picked Las Cruces only because he doesn't make content. That's the only Chop and Drop to when if it wasn't for that, I would be flipping a coin for Chop and Drop 2013 Las Cruces, because to me they're both 1-1. There's
they're
no
both
competition.
amazing dudes. They're
right.
both
Same
awesome.
Same thing with Trev. Same thing with so many. Like,
hell yeah.
so there's hundreds
All
of people,
five.
dude. There's hundreds of people I could put on this list for biggest channel supporters.
Yeah.
So like, I love you guys to death, but the only reason Las Cruces gets my vote, Chop and Drop got my girlfriend's vote. That way,
Cool.
because Trev, like I said, I want to make sure everybody at least gets one vote. So in the end, I still got Las Cruces and I still voted for Chop. But man,
Everybody gets to eat.
they do great things. Best hands, mustache, facial hair, or hair. Bleaker
I'll be
Street
honest.
Comics.
This is the only category that I did not vote for anyone. Just because I don't know. Maybe I'll go back later and add a
Bleaker
vote.
Street Comics has some nice hair, bro.
My vote's easy. My vote is so easy.
Bleaker
I
Street
didn't
Comics
know,
has some
man.
nice hair.
I'll give you just a little bit into my thinking in this category. Is not only does this person have what they're being nominated for, right? But who else uses that on a consistent basis
Right.
with that? I just throw that out there.
That's
Talk
good
about
logic.
CJ.
That's good
I got pros and cons of voting for CJ. Pro, he just released a thing. He's like, hey, comment a channel and we'll give them our brutal honest review on the Insomniac
Oh, I'm all
Nation.
for that. That's something.
I was the first one. I was like, I
That's
nominate myself.
something.
I nominate myself as tribute, is what I said.
CJ has been teasing that shit for going on almost 3 years now.
And if CJ wants to roast me and talk blah blah blah, I know at the end of the day he doesn't mean any of it. So like, I love seeing that stuff from CJ.
No, I want.
I met CJ at Heroes. I know he's blunt. I know he's a great dude. So
I want blunt.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I
want real. I want cursing.
But
I want
CJ,
this shit sucks.
CJ in his hands, they're unmatched, man. Comic Man Andy does have one of the best beards in the game. Rob Fatstacks has the best mustache in the game. And I had to go look up Robbie Billups because I was unfamiliar with him. He does have an amazing beard too. Oh man, this is tough.
For me, not to talk mess on pop coat, on Robbie, but his beard is kind of just normal.
It is average. It's average.
I mean,
So,
it's not
He's just
anything
popular in the
special.
community.
Yes, he is.
So
But I'm not talking ill about it. I mean, maybe
No.
a lot of people really like his beard.
He got
So
the vote because he's a popular
I'm-
guy.
I'm with you on Mike with that thought process that CJ is unique with the
Just
hands.
saying.
It's unique with the hands. But
And
It is
I
unique.
did pull names out of a hat for my girlfriend, and it came down to Comic Man Andy and Bleaker Street Comics and my
Okay.
girlfriend, and we picked Bleaker out of the name out of the hat. That way it was
Bleaker.
fair because I wanted to give love to both of them. It was tough to vote, so Bleaker got my girl's vote on that one.
see, I was kind of going. See, in my spiel, I was kind of going with DJ, but I was kind of going with Rob because he is over there like mustache twitching and twirling. The whole
Facts,
only slabs.
But Rob got my vote in only slabs, so that's the
Oh,
reason
okay.
I don't
Everybody
pick
eats.
him.
Everybody eats.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Here's another for my favorite community artist nomination, I picked I picked like 10 or 11 community artists. I put all their names in a hat, and that's who me and my girl voted for to begin with. So Comic Bookworm, incredible. Austin LeMay, incredible. Geek Out with Roscoe, incredible. Izzyverse, incredible. Madam Blaster, incredible. Philtastic Comics and Art, incredible. There's nothing bad I can say about this.
Yeah.
So
and tons more that didn't make the list.
Yeah. So many more.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. So this is my process when I was thinking about this. I was like, everybody's amazing. There's no way I can pick. But who do I own? Who do I personally own art from? Who has done custom art for me, or who have I owned? And I own a cover. I own a cover by Austin. Hashtag Sav. I own art by Roscoe.
Shout out Izzy.
I own art from Izzy, and I own art from Phil.
So Izzy did the Dazzler?
Yeah. He sent me that Dazzler card.
I just got a spawn from Izzy as well.
Awesome.
Izzy can draw. All of them are very talented and artists, and they're in very different styles. I'm saying
an example of Izzy's work.
Yeah. But so now that it's broken down to those four, Austin took himself out by putting hashtag Roscoe as his like screen name in lives and telling people to vote for Roscoe. So wow. Austin, you're an absolute legend.
That's amazing.
But since you've been promoting that, so now it's down to Geek Out with Roscoe, Izzyverse, and Philtastic Comics and Art.
My pet Roscoe, baby. Come on now.
And Mike killed it with a great example of how, because I told him, I was like, dude, I'm just going to flip a coin, or I don't know what to do with these. And he's like, what's a story that really attaches you to one of these names? And the first name that comes to mind is Philtastic Comics and Art. When I was under 100 subs, it was on his 7-minute questions. That was the first time I was ever on a live stream, was the 7-minute stories with Phil. I think I had like 50 or 60 subs. So, and he also, where did it go? It's put up somewhere, so it stopped falling. Oh, it's over there. He did those little burn prints. So my vote, just because I was on his live, went from Philtastic Comics and Art. And then my girl, again, flipped a coin for Geek Out with Roscoe and Izzyverse, because they're both 1-1 for me. And it landed on Roscoe. So awesome. Those two votes were Philtastic and Roscoe.
Monday Night Crew.
Comic Book Channel Review. So we have one of the panelists is right here, Evil Mike.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
These are all great ones too. Indie Comics and Reviews, another great one.
That's my pops right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Pocan Joe, always amazing as well. Pop Culture Philosopher is the only one I was unfamiliar with here. And then we got the cranky guy Taylor. So my thing on this was like I said, I wanted kind of the littler guy to eat, and there's nobody putting out more reviews consistently than Mike, Evil's Comics. Yes. And we talked about it in a group chat or an Instagram chat. We kind of mentioned it or whatever. I like your raw take. It's not, copy and paste. It's you do your own thing. It's hard to do a review of comic books differently than everybody else, because it's kind of the same format, but you kind of give it your raw take. And then my girlfriend's name is Taylor, so she voted for Taylor with it.
Hey.
That's what I like. You got my vote, because like I said, you put it right out there, and that's what I like.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, I like Mike and I like Pops for that category.
I use Lorenzo, and that's a question for who do I use for? I use Lorenzo and Pocan Joe. I use a couple other people.
Dude, I use them all. I use Lorenzo.
Spider-Man.
I use all of them except the Pop Culture Philosopher. Whoever I see first, like if Pocan Joe gets his comic book up review first, I'm gonna watch his. That's just because and it depends what books they're doing too as well. So now we have Best Statue Review Unboxing, a channel that consistently reviews statues. DJ Links, you got a nasty statue game. Fish Cat Collectibles, another channel that I was unfamiliar with. Gem Mint, killing it on the statue game. Mad Spidey, of course, killing it on the statue game. And then Triple G Comics. But again, I'm letting everybody eat. And somebody that I watch DJ, I watch Gem Mint, but the one I got to go with is Mad Spidey.
Mad Spidey.
I'm riding with DJ Links in that category.
DJ got my girl's vote on that category.
Yeah, I'm definitely riding with DJ Links on that one.
So now we have Best Omnibus Review. We have Gem Mint, That's literally the only person I know that reviews omnibus, because like when if somebody's going to review an omnibus, I don't want to see the story, I don't want to see the inside, I just want to see the spine, the thickness, the condition, blah 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 blah. And at the end of the day, I barely watch anything omnibus, so I watch more John's Comics with Kids randomly in the background, just listening to the story than anything, because like I said, I don't really watch omnibus stuff. So we got Gem Mint, John's Comics with Kids, No Good Comics.
John.
Completely unfamiliar with No Good Comics, but I'm sure they're an incredible channel.
He's good. He's awesome.
Same thing. I'm unfamiliar, but I'm sure you're an incredible channel. And the Comic Book Report, same thing. I'm unfamiliar, but I'm sure you're incredible. And at the end of the day, man, everybody's eating. So me and my girl both voted for John's Comics with Kids.
Shout out John's Comics with Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TJ, Flash by Night.
What's up, Flash? How you doing?
Yes. What's up,
Best
brother?
cleaning, pressing, or comic restoration. This was easy for me. Again, another channel, another thing I don't watch whatsoever because I don't do any of this. Shout out to Comic Doctor, Immaculate Comics, Improved Collecting Comics. I'm sure you guys are amazing. I'm just unfamiliar with Spine Ticks Pressing is one I am familiar with. But at the end of the day, there's nobody doing what Jerry the Jitterbug does. There's nobody. There's nobody. There's nobody.
You know, I visited every channel at midnight before voting on Friday.
I haven't voted yet, but I've visited it all.
I know that what Jerry does is unmatched. It is incredible.
Let me tell you, if you want to be scared and you don't know that these things can be done to comics, go watch Jerry the Jitterbug and he'll show you some new shit that you ain't never seen before.
Wild.
Restoring comics from a 0.5 grade and using
them in water and stuff.
Yeah, using nothing but the real stuff to restore it,
dude.
Boy.
Like he'll cut it up in little pieces and put them back together and stuff. It's awesome. So now we have Best New Channel. This is another one that's tough.
I'm extremely biased in this category because one of them I helped bring in the game. So.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because that's what when things get tough, I have to stick to my core and I have to stick with my theme. And my theme with this one was the Facebook homies, because that's who I was hanging out in the Comic Book Corner 2.0 like a couple months before I was even on YouTube or making stuff. So 2 people on this list I was interacting with on Facebook before I ever even came to YouTube.
Are you talking about Chris as one though?
Yeah, Chris is one. Yeah.
Chris did quit his channel though at one point. I want to throw that out there.
He did. So that's another thing I was going to get to. So I'm confused on how to vote for that. But Black Crown Comics, somebody I recently just got sub to in the past couple of weeks, and dude seems amazing. He's been doing Pokemon rips and stuff like that. I love his vibe. Chris Loves Comics, another, like I said, he's a Facebook OG, but he did take that break. It was a couple month break. So I don't really know how that goes. Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle, that's one of my guys, one of the OG Facebook guys. Madam Blaster came in like a freight train as well. I'm so glad. So glad you found your voice and, carved that little niche and you're doing your own thing. Make sure you guys go check out the latest video with Gary B, and it's some great news with Madam Blaster. Yes, and then we got another OG always hanging out in the chats.
Manny.
But my guy, since you said that, Scotty, is Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle. That's what I gotta go with.
C Bizzle.
I'm just biased, dude. I'm just biased.
It's a good bias. It's a good bias.
Chris did get my girl's vote. I flipped a coin between, not flipped a coin, but I had her pick between Black Crown. I had her pick any one of these actually because she wasn't familiar with any of these. So I said, surprise me, anyone without C Bizzle. Because like I said, dude, it's impossible to pick somebody. So now we have Best Unknown Channel. I'm not familiar with any of these except like I'm sure Millennium Manga, Miss Nobody. I've seen Miss Nobody a couple times here.
I met Melanin and Manga earlier today. They're definitely pretty cool.
I've seen officially Unofficial Geek here and there. I've seen Sons of Mjolnir here and there. But at the end of the day, what's on the Comic Wrap is the one I see consistently commenting on my stuff, liking my stuff, sharing conversations and stuff like that.
I got to hang out with him last night, dude, on a live stream. It was fun.
And then my girl picked Mrs. Nobody because, girl power.
I'm gonna throw this out there because it'd be a little confusing if you don't know who that is. But that first person up there, the Millennium Manga,
Yeah.
she for one,
HKYC 420.
Sheena. If anybody knows Sheena, we love her so much we sing her name when she appears, and that's not just like me or that. That's my. If anybody should have made it to that Blue Rinse thing, it should have been her. But there's a
Nice.
confusion with the name thing because she just started that whole.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
that's who that is for people that don't know who that is. That's
Oh,
Sheena.
for sure.
Sheena and Ninja.
That's what I love about the awards, because even if you're not getting my vote, you're still getting me checking out your channel and a sub and a support at the end of the day for future. Best ongoing series, Comic Addicts, my guy, Scotty.
Yes.
You know how much I love you, dude. Daily Comic and Collectible, Cat Fan Comics, man. Shout out to you, man. I try and be there every morning if I can. We got In the Mix with DJ Links. We got Only Slabs, which I already voted for. And then we got Pop Culture Philosophers.
Robbie. Dude,
so
can I just talk about for a second how freaking honored I am to be nominated alongside all those guys? Holy shit, dude.
Yes.
Facts.
Juggernauts. Absolute juggernauts.
Speech.
So seriously, I really am honored, man.
I'll just make it short and sweet, bro. You already know my vote. My girl, she voted for Cat Fan Comics, man.
Thank you, guys.
DJ's already got my vote and a couple other things. So I love you guys to death. I love Rob Fat Sacks and Chris the Comic Vet. But Scotty, you're my bro. I started just a couple months. You're the one that brought me into this community. I wouldn't be here without you. And Cat Fan Comics, man, I love that dude to death. He hustles so hard every single day. So
thank you.
Comic Book Builder Award, some collecting with Durs guy. One of those guys, Gary B. I have no idea. Gary B, the casual comic guy. All these are legends. Legion of Comics, Metarog, and then Trev, the shipping guru. I didn't vote for myself. I didn't vote for myself in the nominations, but you best believe I'm voting for myself in the finalist.
You know who I voted for, bro. You already know who I voted for.
I voted for Gary already. Mark's got my vote.
I voted for Mark in another category.
Trev, the shipping guru, he got my vote in another category as well. Again, just because I don't vote for you, I'm trying to spread the love. My vote on my girl's phone went for Metarog, just because he wasn't voted on any other category.
What's up, Melodope Comics and Shop for Comics?
And Shop. How you doing, my guys?
Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm proud of you for being nominated, by the way. That's awesome.
Thanks, dude. That was the one category that I truly wanted to make because, you know, my Friday positivity and stuff like that whole theme. At the end of the day, my channel is about comic books, but there's so much more about my channel, gaming, the positive vibes and stuff like that I want to have more awareness. So just being nominated, bro. At the end of the day, man, I'm just happy to be here. I don't care win or lose. It's just nice to be in this community. Most comedic comic creator. This is another tough one.
Speaking of just being happy to be included.
So we got Drac, who's a monster. Love him. We got Matty Ice, Comics by the Bay.
Drac should have been in the art category, by the way.
Agreed.
Yes, he should have. I was surprised.
Louie, Council of Comics, some Council of Comics people. And then we have Daddy Whack. I only said
Council of Comics. I was about to say.
No, I only said that because Cliff's on here.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Congrats on that, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to tell you, for people that don't know, Cliff is a member in the Council of Comics. This guy right here, right there.
So this was another one of the categories I had to break down and really, really stick to my core. Because like I said at the beginning, I'm going with the new bloods, the stuff like that, the OGs. And oh, man, it was so tough. I'm going with Comics by the Bay. You guys, if you watch my Sunday night session, you see the clips he makes. You see the stuff like that. I actually told my girl she could vote for anybody on here, and she voted for Whack Comics because she loves you guys. She loves
the questions are fantastic. I watched like all of them over last weekend.
They're a whole nother beast, man.
Like I said, when it comes down to it, like I said, any of these dudes could get my vote, but when it comes down to something that's so tough, I just go back to my core theme, and then I go by that. So now we have Comic Book Channel of the Year. We have DJ Links, Legion of Comics, Lost in Comics, Pop Culture Philosopher, and
Robbie
Reggie
again.
Flex.
Robbie killed it this year.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say one thing about this category that since things can be improved, if you're doing a comic book channel of the year, I think it should just be strictly on what that channel did growth wise for the community, blah blah blah, in that single year. And for me, there's a lot of names that aren't on this list.
It'd be the top two, man.
There's a lot of people on this list that had the absolute monstrous of years. That's all I'm saying. But when it came down to this, I got to go with my guy DJ, and I forced my girl to vote for Mark. Those are my like one or two dudes. Like I love those guys to death. Everything they do, you know, DJ getting his Sav cover, just everything Mark does with the community. Both them guys, absolutely look up to them dudes. Those guys are legends. Please, if you're not following them, make sure you go check them out.
Well, and they're both the type of people that as they grow, they bring others with them. They help others on their way.
Facts.
Hey, psychedelic.
And then we have Lifetime Achievement Award. My vote, and I'll still say it, my vote out of all these still goes to Comic Book Corner 2.0. He's been doing this for like 15 years. He's the one that's Mike the Spider Slayer. He's the one that has a Facebook that kind of brought us all together. He's the one that I was watching for years before even collecting comics. So for this category, he gets my vote. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm sticking to my theme and everybody gets to eat. I didn't vote for Metarog, so Metarog gets my vote right here.
Metarog's a great choice, man. He doesn't do what he used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Cartoonist Kayfabe, they're like professionals. They're paid.
That's what I was about to go down.
They are. That's Ed Pisker and Jim
unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with Kayfab. Comic Tom, I've already voted for twice. Comic Tropes, I'm not familiar with. I know they're a great channel.
You're familiar with Cartoonist Kayfabe?
Yeah, you are.
Am I?
You just don't watch him.
Red Room.
Yep, Red Room. That's who writes it.
That's Ed Pisker right there.
Oh, okay.
Well, and Hip Hop Family Tree, and he's done a whole bunch more. But they're basically
there's one more I got to go down to, and sorry, yeah, I didn't know that. And this one, tier 199 favorite channel, and I wanted to fill everything out because I wanted to make sure I got everybody voted for. I got Remy voted for, I got Phil voted for. This goes to my guy, Dr. Von Hoot, and then my girl, she voted for my girl voted for Freaky Louie.
Freaky Louie.
Cool.
Luku.
So just want to make sure that's all of them. Bam, bam, bam. Scrolling on down. Submit. Yes, sir.
Done.
See, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nah.
It's nice to have a plan in, because like I said, at the end of the day, there's going to be categories where every single person is going to get my vote. There's no chance you can pick. So if you have that theme, if you have some kind of personal choice, if you have some kind of small little detail or memory with a certain channel, that's what I went with. You know, like saying like Phil invited me to be on his live stream for the first time on that artist category. That was the hardest category in my opinion. That and the Builder Award for real.
I'd go with who you personally watch. You know, without the support thing. You know, who do you watch as a guilty pleasure?
Right.
You know, who actually makes you laugh? You know, whose art would you buy? You know, if you had the choice. You know,
and I got Roscoe's art up there that I've bought. Monk sent me a bunch. I got art from Izzy, so that's why it was so tough. It was so tough. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I don't care who you vote for. Just go vote. Just make your voice heard. If you don't know some of the channels, you can always leave things blank. You don't have you don't have to vote for every single person. Just vote for the channels you know. And if you want to do some research, like I said, all you got to do is click on the channel. It takes you right to the link, and then you're set up. So you're good. So I don't know. You guys want to get out of here or hang out, man? I ain't doing anything else. I'm chilling, man. What do you guys? How was your day?
Talk about some shows, and you know, because I know you watched the show that I watched.
Ahsoka, yeah. Did anybody?
No, not that show. Everybody talked about Ahsoka.
Did anybody read the Big D?
I still got my copy. I got to go pick up tomorrow, actually.
Got the Jock.
I got that Jock and Mirka and Dolfo, I think.
Yeah,
You bastard.
Oh, I love Near Gandolfo.
This is cover 8.
Yeah, I got cover A. I was supposed to have Mirka. That's the one I ordered, and this showed up.
Is that
this
the
was
1 in 100?
Which
Nah,
one
this
is
is
that, Mike?
This is cover
That's
A. It's
A.
Jock.
The
Okay.
cover
Just-
B is dope too because it's
just
all
a
like
little
red.
space.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen. I just
I just
glanced at a
went.
few
I
of
just
them.
went for spec value and got the 8. What is it? Yeah, the
I
8
just want
cover.
Mirka because I love Mirka.
Mm-hmm. But it's dope, man. I dug it.
This is my special treat for today.
What do you got, Cliff?
Look, it's the comic tab dividers.
Hey, I love
Nice.
those.
I need to get some
I
of
like
those,
those.
dude.
I like dividers.
I was- By the way, I ordered these on Amazon and it was same day. And so this beautiful car rolled up an hour ago and I was out at dinner and they scared the hell out of my mother to drop these off.
That's dope. That's
At least
that's
you got
nice.
them now, though.
You can
Yeah.
get there's little tab ones too that like slide into your that will like snap onto the side of your short box. They're like
You know, I saw
they're like
them, but,
plastic
This is
ones.
what I grew up with, and like
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
drawn to it. By the way,
Right.
Steve Bizzle, I appreciate you appreciating my Superman back there.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna have to hop out of here.
Oh, you're fine.
Alright.
We can wrap it up if you want. Why not? We can wrap it up.
Oh, you good? You don't have to end because of me. I just gotta go.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Just hang out.
I'll see you guys, man. Y'all have a good Friday.
For
And
sure,
I'll
bro.
see y'all-
You have a beautiful day, man. I appreciate.
I'll see
you
y'all
hanging out,
tomorrow
man.
morning at Brian's live stream, Breakfast with Brian.
I'll be at work, but I'll catch the replay.
All right, man. Well, we'll
I
see
love
y'all.
you, bro. Yes, sir.
We'll be
But-
around.
Another thing I do want to touch while everybody here, Comics Curing Cancer, man. It's in October. Make sure you guys go follow the Instagram page. Make sure you guys go check all that out. I'm almost positive it's October 10th or October 20th through the 22nd.
Yes,
I'm actually donating the Star Wars number
Awesome.
2 Obi-Wan slab. Probably just be used for a giveaway or something like that. But anytime you buy
Yeah.
anything, it all goes for an amazing cause. And every time you buy something, you're entered in a giveaway. So it's a whole weekend thing. I got the weekend requested off work to make sure I can be there and buy stuff or hang out or do whatever. So it's going to be a good time.
And if y'all have IG, which a lot of us do, go check out the page. But not only that, but share it out there.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
let's get some more light into this. You know,
Yes, sir. If you
They-
have a
they got a
live, talk
goal.
about it. Do anything, man.
I
They gotta-
the council is donating Ultimate Extinction Wizard World Philadelphia cover number 1 9.8.
Nice. Nice.
So that's nice. And I'm also considering possibly for a Raw.
Nice.
I like it. That.
Batman 686 by Neil Gaiman and Andy Kubert with Scott
Yep.
Williams and Alan Sinclair. You know, it's whatever happens to Cape Crusader Part 1. You do not see this every day,
Facts.
especially a Neil Gaiman Batman. So I'm like,
Right.
And another cool thing is like one of the things we touched up why I feel like it shouldn't kind of have made the list, but it's an event. But one cool thing is even if you don't have money, still show up because it's fun as hell. It's not only is it on those 3 days, but the last couple of years it was almost 24 hours because the show moves from one channel to another depending on who's associated with it. Last year's we went from like John's Comics with Kids and they had a thing going, and then you went to like Rob, and then you went to like they did a separate like only slabs, and they have it was crazy. I think the first year Roscoe and Chris they streamed for like 24 hours straight one night.
Really?
Like, I think the first night, yeah.
Just showing books or just streaming?
Man, I made it like a good part of the way through, but I didn't watch all of it, man. It was just, it kept going. And I remember after that, Roscoe even got on Spine Ticks after that. Like,
that's
no
crazy.
Yeah.
I missed it last year, so I didn't get to be a part of it whatsoever. I joined the community like right as finalist voting was wrapping up. Like I didn't even get to vote last year because I didn't even know any of the channels. So I C3 I missed it last year, so I'm very excited to be able to experience it for the first time.
It's a fun event. And you know, DJ brought this up. Now that certain channels have gotten kind of associated with it, it's gotten a lot better because, you know, the editing, the short, you know, the comedy side of it, you know, that kind of stuff. It's really like a huge event. And not only that, but it's helping out something really cool, you know.
Yes, sir. Every little dollar at the end of the day, it probably isn't going to cure cancer, but it's going to get them food, houses, you know, homes, clothes, supplies, food, whatever they need, something like that.
help for the
Data
family.
research.
Anything you need.
You know,
I
because
heard
that's
Rob.
something you can think about.
I heard Rob had some artists that are doing some commission sketches. I know Austin donated the original sketch cover for the Salve, the original print for our page for that.
Yeah, they showed a picture of them. I've heard they've gotten in association with certain, people that are in charge of certain artists. Like I've heard some.
That's what I'm saying. There's going to be some big name things,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I don't know the names for sure. I just know that they've talked about the potential of that. There's going to be some artists. They were talking about it on the Legion Hangout.
But if you know, we do have a couple, top people that are within our
have
community.
Those connections.
Yeah, and so I mean that's another thing to look forward to. But not only that, some of the smaller giveaways I look forward to. John, I mean, I brought him up before, but John's Comics and Kids, he did a thing where it was like if you donated at least $5, you got put onto this like rotating wheel that kind of went on during his stream. And like it was like I want to say 200 and something like options but it was like all these different trades that he was giving away, like raw comics, slabs, all kinds of stuff. And it was just and a lot of people, it was like that, is that a lot of people imagine you got to donate like all this money, and that's the goal, right? But maybe you don't have the money. I mean,
Everything
$1,
helps.
$2, everything helps. Yeah.
I don't really have any feedback or on the marketing. I will say I did enjoy like the video aspects of things more than just the standard picture, because the video, I mean, somebody like me, I have ADHD brain sometimes, so a video captures my attention more. And make those videos like reels and stuff like that, because when you make them reels on Instagram, that's going to go out to everybody. That's not just going to go to your followers and stuff like that. So if you make them reels or anything like that, you can do all that, and then just always make sure you're dropping that link and everything. But other than that, man, I think you guys are doing a great job. And as we get closer, like through September, like starting this Sunday, I'm going to be showing it every single week on my Sunday night sesh. I'll be doing it as a shout out. So the more channels that have lives that, just talk about it and stuff like that, it's just going to be like a snowball that's just going to be slowly gaining momentum as we near October.
Another thing for suggestions or whatever, but like another thing that Brian's really good at doing the CBCA is he behind the scenes, he sends us like, thumbnails to share, or he'll send us reels to share or something. Chats. With the comics curing cancer, y'all started doing that recently. Do that more and give us more real, so I can, add them to my stories. And I mean, a lot of people don't imagine people watch the stories, but usually when I go back and look at my stories, I have more looks on my stories than I do reels and stuff. What's up, Swag?
Anytime, like when DJ's in the mix tonight, I'll make a story on that. Or if somebody's doing it, stories are a great way to just promote like a live in a couple hours. Or like Rob, he's doing his big 1,600. He's doing his 1,500 subscriber push, but it's really a 1,600 subscriber push. So it's just a real quick way to get that out there and get some support. So I use the stories for that. But if I want something to like really reach people, like I put like my Sunday night sesh little theme thing, and I put it as a reel, and that's reached like 500 people and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Share all that stuff out. We'd love to share it with you guys as well.
Yeah, I know, DJ. I'm not like, it wasn't a critique, but that was like the second they started adding that in the chats. I was like, ooh, something I can share that I don't have to make.
You don't have to screenshot, because like Rob's his thing he shared, it wasn't able to be shareable, so I had to go and like screenshot the YouTube page and then make it my own, which is no problem. But if you guys just do yours and then share it, that's a good way, because then we can bam share it on all the group chats. I feel like that's the easiest way to promote stuff is Instagram group chats for sure.
Yeah. Another thing is like, me personally, I'm on my phone, so I don't really have the capability to make all these like badass editing, promos and stuff. I would. I'd be trying to, no, but so if you got a computer at home,
fun fact for you, Mike. Everything I do, like anything I do for my channel, I do on my phone, except clip it together. I put it through an editing app to mesh it together. And like all the graphics, all the thumbnails, everything you see, I do all straight from my phone.
That's what I mean. I still do technically.
I use the Canva app.
Well, no, I'm lying because if you watch my channel, you'll know that I got different angles, and I can show you. I actually have like a setup that I use, but
I need to trust me. I need to invest in like a camera
that's for
and a permanent setup because every time I film, I have to tear down and tear and set.
I do
up.
too.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
I have roommate with my brother.
It's the worst part about filming, dude.
All these comic book day episodes are filmed on 2 Samsung phones, and Sam goes home and pieces it together every week and has it up on Wednesday.
I film all my videos. All my videos are filmed strictly off my phone. But luckily my phone can film in like 4K and stuff like that. So
yes. We have a couple episodes in 4K. He made a big deal about it, and I was like, my eyes can't tell the difference.
Okay, so there's some other things I do. I actually put like my reviews in closed captions because I found out I actually have a bunch of like deaf and blind people that watch my channel. So I started doing stuff like that. You know, I don't do it. I stopped. I used to do it every video, but like now it's like give or take, and it's usually
you just have to remember to go back and turn it on after it processes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap it up, and why don't you guys whore yourself out a little bit? So I choose you, Mike. What do you got coming up?
Reviews. That's all I ever know. Yeah, I got reviews. I'm gonna tackle Sean Murphy's Plot Holes that dropped this last week. It's I think it's from a new company. That's the first time I've heard of it. Massive is the company. We got 2 new companies. We got Distillery, which I'm not gonna review. I don't know if I'm gonna review this one. Depends if I get enough requests or whatever. I did pick up some other ones, but no, I got reviews for days. That's
I'll say The Devil's Cut is really good, but as soon as you get invested in one of the short stories, it ends. Yeah.
And the sad thing is, like, not all these stories are making it because, like, the Jock one is continuing, but some of them are not.
There's a couple that are continuing, but Cliff, I choose you. What do you got, my man?
Well, so like my Cliff on Comics channel is just my random BS. So like that's all you can expect. I no real set schedule. But the Council Comics, our new Comic Book Day episode 63 is up now. We've got a great skit at the beginning covering our personality disorder after being nominated. And every Sunday night at 5, we are doing the box office and a movie review. And you know, we try to get the community to tell us what movies to watch. This week we are watching. Where are these dudes when I need them to remind me? But I'm losing it.
I'm not good with names either.
Oh man, what are we watching this week?
You're watching. Tell people just to tune in and find out.
Tune in and find out. Sunday, I'll have
supposed to be it's a mystery surprise.
Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications.
Yes, please do. But 5 o'clock on Sundays, 8 o'clock on Mondays. Snakes on a plane. That's it.
There you go.
Snakes on a plane. Them damn snakes.
All right. So and Monday nights at 8, we do Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, which I know is hard for people because Monday is book solid with the fam. So anyone who sneaks in and says hello, we appreciate you. And then, of course, you know, Tuesdays we're filming at the store. Wednesdays that video goes up. And then we have little snippets like my buddy Phil. He does Laserdisc reviews. Sam does like, you know, his little hot buys. Like if he goes into a dollar bin or like if he's been to the big flea market in the area, like he'll be like, you know, how did I do for $80? So really good stuff we have over there.
Dope, man. I appreciate you sharing all that. Me, besides my cat wanting to jump up here, tomorrow, Sunday Night Bangers roll out. check on Instagram. I got a new thumbnail. I'm going to be releasing that each week. If you got a show on Sunday, hit me up, shoot me the thumbnail, and I'll make sure you get that added on there. I just dropped the link. K-pop Junkie Kate is still Katie. She's still live. So if you want to swing on over there, as soon as we wrap up, I would appreciate you go and support her. But other than that, man, I got my Monday unboxings. I got a box that Trev sent me, and it's actually my girlfriend's first slab. So stay tuned for that. And then Goblin King, baby. Being sick today.
What?
I actually won 9 giveaways today. So
What?
How many total you got right now? Because I know you had like 38 packages.
Like almost 40 if I counted, I'd say. Almost 40 stacked up in the corner. But yeah, Goblin King, baby. Goblin Gang is always open. So if you want to come join the Goblin Gang, just hit me up, baby.
We need a video on your channel to show us losers how you are the Goblin King on Whatnot. You know, you need to just stream record and be like, look, this is all I do.
Today, here's a quick tip. Like today in Legion's chat, I was in there for like 2 hours hanging out. Wishing him a happy birthday. I had Whatnot on my phone. I won like four or five giveaways just hanging out in his stream while I had it on in the background. So.
Son of a bitch! I was working my ass off.
Just random, bro. I was puking my brains out this morning, so I put in my dues. But other than that, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Please, no hard feelings. Please don't be salty or anything like that. I love everybody that I didn't vote for, and like I said, I wanted to keep with the theme and make sure everybody got a vote. So that's what I try to do, and also my girlfriend. She put in votes, so I got to vote twice basically. So other than that, we're gonna wrap it up. I love you guys to death. You guys are like absolute family to me, and as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you.